Hi, welcome to Simply Scrapping, and today I have another layout using a cut file. So this is day 3 of 31 days of cut files. I'm not sure I'm going to do every day, but if I do a day, it's a bonus. Okay, so I've managed 3 days in a row. My cut files today are these really cute clouds. So I've got a cloud with some raindrops, and then 2 clouds together, a cloud with a lightning bolt, and then just another cloud. So I got these from Creative Fabrica. I will link below the file that I downloaded to make these. And I'm actually loving backing the cut files now. I find it really fun. Even so much fun that for my summer swap coming up the end of this week, I've already made my swap. And of course I had to use a cut file because I'm in love with cut files now. So yeah, anyway. And my heading was just a font that I generated the words using a font in what's it called, Brother Canvas Workspace or whatever it's called. Yeah, and then just did the offset around them, and yeah, so backed them as well. And the papers I've used to back all these are just from my scraps. This one, the Stormy one, and this one is actually a black and white floral. Yeah, so they're all just from my scraps. The only thing that's not from my scraps is what's not from my scraps. What I've backed the photos on is a scrap as well. I think this is the only thing that's not a scrap, my backing paper. And this is a 7 Dot Studio, I think, but I'm just using it because it's grey. Alright, so this layout is going to be really super simple because the photos are definitely going to be telling the story. And when you see the last photo, you will understand why we have such massive hailstones. This storm was all that black in there is hail, really intense hail it was. This is coming into Sydney 2015 maybe, I think, around then, 2015, 2016, not sure exactly. And this is a screenshot of the Bureau of Meteorology here in Australia, the radar screen. And we, at the time, were living around here somewhere. So we had like black coming at us from 2 directions. And we ended up with these massive hailstones from that storm. Like that one is the size of my husband's palm. The backyard was covered in these massive hailstones, and we ended up with a broken tile above the games room, and the roof was leaking, so that was fun. So like I said, this is going to be super simple. I've already backed the photos. I've torn around the edges of them to give it that sort of beaten type of look, and I'm simply going to glue the photos down, add the headings and the clouds, and oh no, I should have got another glue. And it's going to be super simple. There's not a lot of embellishments to put on here except for the clouds. So this is as simple as it gets. The longest part of this page is backing the cut files. So, but I'm actually really enjoying that. So not minding the time it takes to do that at all. One needs to come down. Well, it's really hard to judge if these are even because of the torn paper around them. But I think I need to put this one up a little bit higher because I need to fit the weather word down there. It's really hard to tell if these are straight because of the torn edges. But I think we'll be right. I can really pull that aside a little bit. A bit of gap in the middle there. Oh. So with these word ones, oh no, I'm out of glue. I didn't feel like backing each individual letter, so I've just done the one piece of paper across them. which I think is quite okay. Right, now I think I wanted my storm cloud with the raindrops. Should have been hailstones, but anyway. Up there. This one, that's a cherry tomatoes. You know, like the size of cherry tomatoes? So that's the size of those hailstones. Now I don't want that covering all that cherry tomato, because that's sort of giving a reference what size they are, but I also don't want to cover all that. Let's put you there. No, let's put you there, I think, so you can still see the cherry tomato. And then over here I'm just going to pop these two. I'm going to have to put this one over here somewhere, aren't I? Unless I do... No, I was going to put this one up here and the rain clouds coming down on the photo, but no, it's okay. I'll put this one here. And that is as simple as it's going to be. Maybe we should move you... Wait, maybe I should try that. Maybe I should try you there, like as an extension to the heading. And I'm going to put you underneath it. That probably works better, doesn't it? If it's like one big, yeah, it works better. It fills up the space a bit better, which means I might actually pop you up on dimensionals. And I have found with backing the cut files, easiest way to do it is with tape. Like, I find that with the glue, if I haven't cut it evenly around, or I've misjudged the amount of space I need around the cut file when I've traced it, then I sort of get glue where I don't want it, and it shows on the front. So I found that if I use tape on the back, then it'll help when I want to stick it down onto the page. But it also means I'm not getting glue shown on the front. So, but each to their own. Like, you know, if you find a way that works for you, then that's how you do it. But I'm still like a novice when it comes to cut files, so I'm not an expert by any means. Okay, now I've got to get this lined up right before I put it down. Oh no, what? Oh, you're a raindrop. What are you? You're coming apart on me. Oh. Alright, and then we're just going to tuck our rain cloud underneath a little bit. Definitely more than raining this day. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm going to glue this one down, and then I might pop that other one up on dimensionals. I want to see all of that, actually. All that huge hailstone. It's enormous. I felt sorry for the SES seriously, they had so many jobs to put tarps on houses, but so many people were worse off than us. Like, I did call them. So the SES is a state emergency service for those not in Australia, and whenever there's a disaster or people needing assistance from bad storms, floods, whatever, they're a group of volunteers and they go out and help people. And when this came through and we had a leaking roof, I did call them and request a tarp, because they had predicted storms the next day, and I had called the insurance people, but they weren't able to come out for several days, because obviously they got inundated with calls, because Sydney's massive in span, and that, as you can see, here's Sydney City, and that's basically the very like top of what you call metropolitan, and down here a little bit more to the south, and it was basically the whole of Sydney metropolitan from north to south copped this massive storm, so they were absolutely inundated. And then I realized, well, hang on, we have spare tiles, I'm sure we do, in the garage where we built the house. So hubby went and looked and went, yes, we have a spare tile, and I'm pretty sure he went up there. I don't think he would have gone up there, but I think he must have gone up there, and we replaced the tile ourselves, or we got a roofer out or something to replace the tile, or something along those lines, I can't remember. So then I called the SES back and said, we don't need the tarp now, and they were so appreciative of someone calling back and telling them that help wasn't needed anymore. They said you wouldn't believe the amount of jobs they go to where people have resolved the issue or found another solution, and they don't call and tell them that they don't need the help anymore. So I thought, oh well, I thought that'd be a natural thing. Alright, so I found these in my stash, these really cool raindrop gems. I thought, wow, they are perfect. So just going to scatter them around. And it's not a very exciting page, but it's telling the story of this massive storm. And I really like the cut files, or I would have been struggling for what to put on a page like this without the cut files. That's really cool. Alright, now I have a spot down here. Oh, I can't get this straight, this little droplet, water droplet. It's getting blown in the wind because he's crooked. They're actually a little bit close. What was I doing there? What was I thinking there? Oh my gosh, doesn't want to move. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to journal down here. I think it was I have checked the date of the photo, but I'm pretty sure it was 2016. And yeah, and about how we ended up with the broken tile and a leaking roof. So that is my page for today. If you want to see what everyone else is doing, playing along with 31 days of cut files, there will be a playlist below. I know MK Gunn and Janet Fritz are doing a layout every day. There's also a Facebook group called 31 Days of Cut Files. If you want to see lots and lots of inspiration, then jump over and join that group. If you have liked this layout, wish I could talk sometimes. If you have enjoyed this video or like this layout, please hit the like and subscribe, and hit that notify bell so that you know when my next video comes out. Words are hard. Thank you so much for watching, and have a scrap happy day. Bye bye.